Welcome back, trainers. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I know we went over some pretty unfortunate news yesterday from Niantic being all weird, but let's go ahead and go over Pokemon that we could potentially be seeing in the future here for the upcoming events. So we do have Passimian. We're going to start it off with this Fighting Monkey here, which is going to be pure fighting type. Let's just hop right into this. If you do enjoy my videos, please give it a thumbs up, and let's get into it. Also, be on the lookout for ready button in remote raids. We went over this. Pokeminers found the data. It's coming soon. They're actually doing it. That's great. Awesome. Now, let's just hope they don't revert it and say, oh, we never said we're going to put skip the remote raid timer in the lobbies. They add it for one day, and then they decide they don't want it, and then they say, well, we never said that was coming to the game. Oops, we didn't mean to do that. What a bunch of gaslit people. Anyways, this monkey here, Passimamite, or I don't know, I'm not too sure how to, Palismine. It is going to have a max CP of 3,429, attack 222, defense 160, and stamina 225. It's a pure fighting type. Okay, pure fighting type. That's okay. Machamp's good. Well, how good is this going to be? Well, it depends on the moves. Quick moves are going to be counter, already looking juicy. Takedown and Rock Smash. Takedown and counter are going to be useful. Rock Smash is garbage. You do not want that. Taking a look at the charge moves, we're going to be seeing Close Combat, Superpower, and Brick Break. So you're going to be, if you're, I don't know, if you're going up against Poison or Fairy or Flying, you're pretty much screwed. Although most Flyings are mixed with normal, so you will be able to do something there. There is that, but yeah, the moves are looking good. So hey, I'm sure it's going to be fun, interesting new Pokemon. Pure fighting type monkey. Okay, I do got Athena over here because I've been under the weather, and whenever I'm feeling like this, the dogs can sense it. The dogs know, so she wants to be closer to me, so I just let her be on the couch next to me here instead of her other spot. All right, so we have for the probably upcoming sleep event, I would assume that this is what it's going to be dropping for. We have Komala. Is that how you say it? It's a koala. Komala. Okay. It's going to be a pure normal type. And, well, it's going to have a max combat power of 2919. Attack 216. Defense 165. And stamina 163. Let's go ahead and see what this little koala's got for its moves here. For the quick moves, we do have Rollout and Yawn. So we know Yawn is useless. And Rollout is useful. Okay, great. So you're going to go with Rollout, essentially. For the charge moves, Payback, Play Rough, and Bulldoze. Sounds good. You're weak to fighting, you got Play Rough. You'll be able to farm up that energy pretty fast to get to Play Rough to potentially hit those fighting types. So that's looking pretty good. Bulldoze is a decent move, I suppose, and Payback is also, high energy, but a hard-hitting dark type move to get specific types of Pokemon. So I'm sure it'll have some play. It's going to be an interesting little Pokemon for sure. Now we have Turtonator, which has been confirmed for sure by Niantic in their blog for the upcoming Fire and Dark event. Fire and Dragon. It's going to have a max combat power of pretty crazy. It's going to be right above the Ultra League. So it's going to be an Ultra League Pokemon and a Great League Pokemon. Max combat power is going to be 2,513. So you're going to want to essentially make a level 51 for this. For its attack, it's going to be 160, defense 215, and stamina 155. Taking a look at its moves, we do have Ember, Fire Spin, and Incinerate. So all fire quick moves. Okay, it's getting stab from that. You're going to also see Overheat, Flash Cannon, Flamethrower, and Dragon Pulse for the charge moves here. Okay, well, it's going to be weak to Dragon, Ground, and Rock. So it's got coverage for the Dragon, the Rock with Flash Cannon. Okay, nice. Ground is kind of like a neutral thing going on there. And then it's also going to be resisting Fire, Grass massively because of the Fire and Dragon typing. And then it's also going to be resisting Bug, Electric, and Steel type. Turtonator is going to be a pretty interesting one. All right, so now we have this one here. Let me see. Delmite. It's an anchor. It's Ghost and Grass, and it is going to be Trevenant's typing. Okay, it's going to have a max combat power of 3,335. It's going to have an attack of 233, defense 179, and stamina 172. All right, this is an interesting thing here. Taking a look at his quick moves, Astonish, and Shadow Claw, you're going to go with Shadow Claw. Charge moves are Power Whip, Stab, Shadow Ball, Stab, Heavy Slam, Coverage. Interesting stuff for the Ice or Fairy or whatever else, Rock, but you do have Grass too, so you got that coverage. You're probably going to want to run Power Whip and Shadow Ball on this thing. The design is coolish, I guess. The only reason why I say that is because I live in Anchorage. Anchor. Haha, get it? Anchorage. It's an anchor. Cool. Haha. Alright, so that should be pretty interesting. Hopefully they spawn a bunch here. That would make sense. Now I'm just throwing out random ones here, especially that anchor. This is another one, a little bit of a bonus one here. This is called Drampa. Is that how you say that? Drampa? Like a grandpa? I'm not look, I'm not too familiar with these newer Pokemon, okay? Forgive me. Normal and Dragon. Very interesting here. Max combat power 3,394. Attack 231. Defense 164. And stamina 186. Alright. Quick moves, Extra Sensory and Dragon Breath. Alright. Well, I mean, Extra Sensory can be good, but you're probably going to want to go with Dragon Breath as you're going to be getting stabbed, and Dragon Breath is a great move. It's going to have Fly, Outrage, and Dragon Pulse for its charge move. So you have some coverage there, I guess, against the weakness of flying with Fly, or weakness to fighting with Fly. Do we have even Fly in this game yet? Hold on. Fly's not even in this game. Right? I feel like I'm going crazy, folks. I'm still recovering here. I know, you're like, damn, Poke, you always seem like you're sick. I know, right? It's been a weird couple of past months for me. Weakness to Dragon, Fairy, Fighting, Ice, Resisting, Ghost, Electric, Fire, Grass, and Water. Alright, pretty interesting one there. Alright, now we're going to get into the next segment here. Let's see, we're going to be going over the weaknesses for Sableye. So, essentially the best counters to go up against the Mega Sableye raids. So starting it off, we're going to be seeing Mega Gardevoir. It's going to take 8 of those. Charm and Dazzling Gleam, time to win 333. Shadow Gardevoir number 2, same moves. 13, time to win 383. So it's going to be significantly slower, but it's still going to be doing a good amount of damage. Sableye is only weak to Fairy, so you're going to see some things on here that are not even getting stabbed from Fairy, but it's still going to be strong because they're just hitting that hard. And then you're also going to just see just straight up strong Pokemon. So this is a pretty interesting list because you're going to see just pretty much the strongest Pokemon in the game after Fairy here. So, Mega Gardevoir, Shadow Granbull, I should power mine up. I have a 98 Shadow. Literally 15, 15, 14. That's the best Shadow I've got. It's going to take 12 of those. Time to win, 399. Not bad. That's a steep-ass investment. Xurkitree with Thundershock and Dazzling Gleam. If you got one of those powered up, it's going to take 12 of those, and it's going to have a time to win of 424 seconds. And then we have, now we're getting into just straight up, just strong Pokemon. It started with the Xurkitree, but yeah, here we go. Mega Alakazam, Psycho Cut, Dazzling Gleam. It's going to take 17, time to win 340 seconds. Then we have Primal Groudon that doesn't even have a fairy move, it's just pure strength. It's got a time to win, or it's going to take 7 of those, and time to win of 454 seconds. Crazy. Zacian, Snarl, Play Rough, 8 of those, time to win 555 seconds. Next is going to be Primal Kyogre with Waterfall and Origin Pulse with a time to win of 460 seconds. Then we have regular Gardevoir at 9 with Charm and Dazzling Gleam, of course. It's going to take 14 of those, time to win 449 seconds. Togekiss, 10 of those, 464 seconds. Mega Bayonet, Shadow Claw, and Dazzling Gleam. There's another fairy move, just straight up raw power. 450 seconds. Tapu Finn or Tapu Koko, Volt Switch in Dazzling Gleam. Then we have Mega Blaziken, Fire Spin, and Blast Burn. Shadow Donphan actually on the freaking list with Charm and Play Rough. That's not even getting stabbed. It's just doing that much damage. Time to win 477 seconds. That's not bad at all. Then we have Mega Gengar, Lick. You could have Shadow Ball. Lick is Legacy, so yeah. But Shadow Claw works too, but Lick it's recommending, and then Shadow Ball. Granbull, and now I'm just going to go over them here. Mega Sceptile, Tapu Bull, Primal, or why'd I say that? Because it looks like Primal, Primarina, and Charm and Moonblast. Now you have just a pure fairy, not pure, but it is fairy type, would stab, but it's still getting outperformed by those other just raw powered Pokemon. Time to win, 494, so it's not too far behind the rest. Sylveon, Mega Swampert, Mega Glade, Shadow Ursaring, Shadow Metagross, and then it goes into Tyrannotars. So there you have the counters for the Mega Sableye, and just some fun upcoming Pokemon that I thought I'd just drop for you. I'm personally not really excited for anything. Not that they're not exciting. I'm just, we'll wait and we'll see what we get. But I just learned to never get my hopes up, okay? I know they have confirmed that Turtonator's coming and stuff, but I know it's not really something that I'm hyped about as far as that. And as far as Mega Sableye, it's cool and all. It is going to be interesting to get the bonus for its Dark and Ghost type that you can get. And it's going to be amazing to have it in the game as well. But when it comes down to attacking raids and using it in the Master League, you're going to probably have to use it in the Ultra League. Maybe even in the Great League if you have a low enough combat power when you're battling your friends. Otherwise, what are you going to do with freaking Mega Sableye in the game? That's like, Mega Mawwile's probably got a little bit more use because it has such a massive resistance to Dragon, and it's getting stabbed from Fairy. So it will be able to go up against Dragons and do a pretty good bang-up job up against them. Sableye, unfortunately, is not in that boat quite. Sure, it's going to do things, but it's not going to really be the one that you want to use. Granted, it's still going to be able to give you the boost for the Dark and the Ghost type for your friends in the raid, but, there's other Pokemon that could pretty much do that as well. Anyways, if you do enjoy my videos and you want to support me, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic! You will see.